We
welcome
love you,
to.
Boro. We do.
Oh no,
Oops,
no,
sorry. Carry on. What were you gonna say?
nothing about
Sorry. I'll let you
that.
carry on. Boro. Sorry. Carry on. What were you gonna say?
Oh, right. Well, with that, I'm going to make a huge announcement now. That's it. Massive announcement. There's no Ben stories this week. It's going all to sport, and not
Dun,
and
dun, dun.
we probably won't. We probably won't mention much about that game. But
Wait, which game? Which game are you referring to? Sorry.
maybe the Astros because they lost yesterday.
Oh,
Because
it's okay. We'll get on to
we,
it.
we might run out of time. It's like
Oh, okay.
a bit of a time deadline. So and everybody noticed the new background.
Yep. So where are you there?
That's Peter Lee. My
Ooh.
dad took that picture in 1986, and it's in the
Got a better quality
BBC.
camera than us right now.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's better than my phone camera anyway.
There you go. It's in the Doomsday BBC thing in 1986 that they asked for people across the UK to take a snapshot of or a picture of where they were and everything. So, but yes, he had a big expensive camera and stuff.
I can tell, yeah.
Yeah, wide angle lenses and everything. So, man, but so yes, we're in pit. Well, not really. Well, I am. Yes, I'm in Peterlee. Hey.
Yeah. You're setting the scene.
Setting the scene, setting the scene. But yeah, I thought I'd just fire off with a lot of sports this week because it was busy. The weekend was busy. Like I don't know if anybody out there following the Astros, the Houston Astros. They're in the playoffs, as I said last week. After 1,000,001 games, they got to the playoffs. And the first bit of the playoffs is, I think it's a 5-game best of 5 thing.
Yeah.
And the first 2 games are at home. And then I think the next 2 away, then the last one at home or something like that. Anyway, they won the first one on Saturday. I was like, yay!
Woo!
But then they lost the second one at home on Sunday. Woo.
It's like rock, paper, scissors, best of 5, and you
Yeah.
win and lose most of
Well,
them.
you're supposed to win your home ones for sure. That's supposed to be the
Yeah.
advantage, but it doesn't always work out being at home, does it?
Nope, it doesn't.
As we might see later on.
Stadium alike.
Oh no! Oh, where's that can of beer gone? It's a bit.
You're gonna need something stronger than that.
I know, yeah. Oh no. Yeah. So having home turf advantage doesn't always work out for everybody the way that we like to think.
No, it doesn't.
But, and there was a American football game was played at the Tottenham football ground this week.
Ah, yes. How did that go?
I believe he says that because I got them funny names. Remember, the Jacksonville Jaguars held on for a thrilling. This was according to when I was reading it. A thrilling 25-20 win over the Buffalo Bills. So whether that's Ducks with looking like buffaloes or whether it's buffaloes with big beaks, I don't know. But over 60,000 people in London went to see, well, from wherever went to see it.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Well, and by all accounts, the atmosphere was so good, players on field. Like over here, when it's kind of the opposite to our football, because when you're attacking the home team, when the away team's attacking, the home team make noise to put them off instead of cheering their team. It's kind of weird. So if the away team's got the ball and he's running with a huddle, the home team make a lot of noise to put them off. Yeah. Instead of making the noise when you got the ball to cheer you. Yeah. I think I'm right in thinking that. If any American listeners, viewers, then correct me if I've completely got that arse wrong, but that's kind of how I think. So, but the guy, one of the players from one of the teams, I read it as well somewhere, I think probably on the BBC or something. He said the noise was so intense, it was louder than anything he'd experienced in the States.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so good atmosphere for them. They must be enjoying that. So yeah,
Yeah, that is pretty good.
pretty cool. Um, and sticking with our themed links of the American football to the English soccer, we still didn't pick anybody for Newcastle yet, by the way. But
No, we need to think of one.
the Cowboys lost, and I've forgotten who we linked them to, but that kept the link going. But the Texans didn't quite win, so that broke the link to the
Ah,
Boro.
there you go,
Yeah,
you see.
yeah. So that's so it's
Ah.
pretty random week there. Anyway, not much else happened this weekend, so
No, but Man City lost again.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
which
that's
was very interesting.
second league game I think they've lost in a row. So
Yeah.
yeah, very strange.
And yeah, it's nice to see different teams beating bigger teams and seeing different teams at the top of the table as well.
Mind, you would argue that Arsenal might be a bigger team than Manchester City.
Well, yeah.
In historically,
But
and
like Brighton, for example, as well, they're doing really
oh
well. They're holding their own.
yeah, they should have. They've got a guy. I had to look his name up. Roberto Di Zerbi, something like that. And he says he's living the dream. Um,
Oh,
he's and I did a quick look at him, and he's managed quite a few teams. So it looks like if you do your apprenticeship in the lower leagues, or sorry,
yeah,
he wasn't even in England, but if you do with smaller teams, I reckon you can learn your mistakes and
probably
get him
learn a
out the
lot
way.
more.
Yeah, and then when he's
Yeah,
got the Brighton job, he's flying.
that's
Who?
good. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree that they're doing pretty good, Brighton, and Man U got a jammy win. I was like,
I know it was the 90th minute, wasn't it?
yeah, 93rd,
Yeah,
95th. There's a
yeah.
McTominay who
So
he didn't even start. He brought McTominay on with 5 minutes left, and
yeah,
he got both the goals. And I didn't watch it, sadly, but I think when McTominay is on the field, because you know how he plays with Scotland, McTominay.
yeah.
I think he's one of those more direct players. Like,
Mm,
don't get me wrong, I'd like to have him in my team, but he's a more direct player. He's not
yeah.
like a Manchester City player or an Arsenal
No.
player. So it was quite ironic that he had to bring someone like that on to get the two winners at the end.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, yeah, that's a, a, a bit of a
I thought
turn for the
they'd
worse.
lost it. Me, I thought there was no
Well,
way that they were winning.
well, they shouldn't have. I mean,
No.
it papers over a lot of cracks, and people will be like, "Oh yeah, we won it." It's like, but
Yeah.
I, I don't think I've seen a worse Man United team since 1970 something. So I was like, yeah, but dreadful. Like they're not even like worth watching. Like I say, he started Evans and Maguire.
I know. And again, Maguire's being picked for the England squad.
Oh, has
I'm
he? I didn't.
over it.
I haven't looked at the squad yet because that's for next week. But
Yeah,
he's been.
released
Oh
it two
wow.
days ago.
Oh no.
I know. And
Poor
Phillips has been named as well, and
poor
Henderson.
Gareth. Oh dear.
I
Henderson.
know.
God.
Yeah. He released it 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, and all of the comments on Facebook are the exact same.
Yeah, I did.
Why?
He's kinda. I mean, Gareth's setting himself up so that if he doesn't win one of these games, he's going to get a really bad backlash in the UK on the press
Well,
front.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the best squads we've ever had
Yeah.
in a long, long
Potentially.
time. Well,
Potentially.
yeah,
Not
in
with
a long,
Maguire,
long
is it?
time. That's what I mean, and he's not utilising it. He's not
Yeah.
using the players to their advantage because he's just picking his friends.
If you forget Saturday's result, I would have said he should have put Luke O'Nine in.
I don't think we can quite forget about that yet. I'm not done yet.
What was what? Oh, Chelsea, yeah, because Chelsea are
Oh, Chelsea, yeah.
sneaking back into form. They won
Because
4-1 at
that's who I was
Burnley.
thinking about.
That's right, I would have been too. Well, because have you heard of a guy called JJ Watt?
Say what?
Yeah. Well, or his wife was his wife. Oh, is Keelia Ohio.
Oh,
Apologies,
O'Hara.
Keelia. Not O'Hara.
No.
Ohai. Ohio. I'm sorry, Miss Keelia. She's now called
Have you read
Keelia
that right?
Watt. Yeah,
Oh, okay, right,
oh,
yeah.
she's married him, so it's Kelia what now? I can't pronounce that. Sorry. She used to play soccer for the Houston Dash women's team and
Yeah.
for USA. So she married him. He was one of the best American footballers of the last 10 years. And he's, he only weighs like what, 300 pounds, what's that, 150 kilos or something. He's about 6'5". He's a giant fella. But he bought shares in Burnley. Him and her
Oh, okay.
together.
Yeah.
To put some money in the Burnley. And so because Burnley were playing Chelsea on Saturday morning, he was on our TV as a guest host. No, it wasn't guest to chat about the game.
Yeah.
And so they said, well, how do you think you'll do today? And he was like, well, yeah, it's a good... he knows nothing about the game because he says he's learning as he goes. He said, from what I know, I think it's a good time to be catching Chelsea. Oh, ouch. So Chelsea thumped them 4-1. So. Oh, I was
Number
going to ask you,
4.
so did he pick Sterling in the England squad?
No.
Oh, good. Because Sterling scored, and people will be saying, oh, Sterling scored, but it's against
Yeah,
Burnley.
should have been picked.
But he's
I
against
know.
So he scored against Luton and Burnley, who were both second division teams.
The best teams ever.
Oh, they're both probably two of the worst Prem teams that we've ever seen.
That we've got right now, yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's like, oh man. And the same with Everton. Everton scored 3, which I'm sure some people almost passed out at. They haven't scored 3 for about a year or two. So
no, they haven't won in a few games, have they?
And they certainly haven't scored 3. So it's like,
no.
But again, it was against bottom club Bournemouth. So it's like,
really good game.
You kind of hope they turn the corner, but
yeah.
I mean, will it? Does it mean much if it's against Bournemouth? It's like, oh no,
not quite.
And Sheffield United are actually proven to be actually worse than Luton.
Yes, they are. Ever since Sunderland kicked their bums, they've just been losing.
Yeah. So it's like,
I mean, they have had a lot of negative press as well, which really doesn't help.
Yeah, that's true. Sheffield United, not Wednesday.
Oh yeah. Well, them as well. They're both just as bad. They're both
rubbish.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. They should just combine one team in the city.
Yeah, they should.
But
then you've got Man United and Man City, so.
Yeah, but that's a big city. They get like the easy get 100,000 people wanting to watch them. In Sheffield, there's like 10,000 people want to go and see 2 teams. It's like,
yeah.
And they could have a beautiful big ground, and they could be called
Sheffield
Wanderers.
United. Wanderers.
Sheffield.
I was trying to combine the name.
Oh yeah.
Or they could just be called Sheffield Football Club.
Sheffield FC. Yeah, there you go. That's what somebody is. So come on, Sheffield, get your acting. You deserve better than that. You're a big city. Yeah. Crystal Palace had a 0-0 game for any Americans watching. It's a tie.
0.
Zeros, ties.
I'm enjoying them at the moment, though, Crystal Palace.
Well, I figured it might be because that was about all the excitement Hodgson could stand at his age. If he'd scored a goal, he's 76.
I know. I can't believe he's still doing it, to be honest.
Well, that means when he was your age, Queen were releasing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, wow. When you put it like that.
That's how, it's like, what? And he still wasn't young then.
No, exactly. Wait, I'm young.
Exactly, yeah.
I know these grey hairs aren't for nothing, you
know. So you're nearly the same age as Roy Hodgson. No, that's not right. That's
nearly.
Nearly, yeah. But I wonder if he walks around singing, "Is this the real life?"
This is definitely fantasy.
I think it is, yeah. Oh, my fantasy football team were rubbish.
Yeah, they were this week.
I got tanked off you. I scored 25 points and you 2. Absolutely rubbish. Still behind. I'm going to have to.
Only for now.
I'm going to do some serious looking at it.
Yeah. I think you should.
Yeah.
I think you better do.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. I thought
I'll still beat you.
Yeah, I'm gonna play all my triple captain bench boosty things next time.
Everything next
Everything.
week.
Throw it all in. I'll sign 11 Haalands. Like, oh man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't do anything on Saturday.
No, he
Sunday.
didn't.
Sunday, yeah, yeah.
Sunday.
So
Yeah, they
yeah,
played on
yeah.
Sunday, Arsenal, yeah. Yeah, no, he didn't do anything.
Neither did Son. So my two strikers.
No.
So although Tottenham won, Son didn't do anything, and Man City got beat. Two bankers there. It's like,
Yeah, Man City were just 1-0, weren't they?
yeah,
Yeah, a bit boring.
Arsenal at the end. It was what was it? Yeah, what was it? What it used to be? It was 1-0 to the Arsenal one because they only ever scored one all back in the day. George
Yeah.
Graham was the manager, and it was really they had a rep. Funny enough, I thought they played all right. People used to call them boring Arsenal because they just score one and then defend for the rest of the game. So, well, he won leagues with it, so can't argue.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Have you seen on Netflix the Beckham documentary yet?
Oh, yeah. I've lined it up to watch, but I haven't watched it.
Ooh, I've watched that. I just finished it last night.
Oh, any good?
Yeah, it is really good actually. Some things that I didn't realise.
Well, because I saw I saw the clips, and I thought, oh, I want to watch that, but I've got an American missus who doesn't like footy at all.
Yeah, so it's hard to put it on TV.
Well, but I did say to her, do you want to watch this with me? Because it's more about him and her.
Yeah, it's like their lives.
Yeah.
How they met,
the
children, those kind of things.
Yeah, so it's not just all footy.
It's quite top heavy with football though.
Oh, don't say that.
I mean, it's not.
No. There's no football. So she said she'll watch it with me, which makes it a bit easier. That's all.
Okay, so if you start getting some like glares, because there's a lot of football, just don't look in that general direction.
Fast forward.
Yeah. No, but it is really good, and there's some moments where it actually gives you goosebumps. Because you forget about how good the moment was. I was getting goosebumps.
Well, I hope I don't get goosebumps watching David Beckham.
Oh no, well, not like that, but it was just like really nostalgic as well because it's like early 2000s, 90s.
Yeah.
And it like shows you all of the kits, like all of the kit back then, and it's like, oh, I've got that shirt in my wardrobe with Beckham's name on. Yeah. I've actually got a Real Madrid shirt with Beckham's name on the back of it.
I might have one of Victoria's dresses.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's equally nostalgic for you.
There you go. High heels and black dress. I'd be like, ooh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and like it plays like the Spice Girls music, so it's just a bit all nostalgic.
So is everybody walking around with tell me what you want, what you mean?
A little bit.
A little bit. Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I'll put that on then. So there you go, viewers now critiquing top Netflix shows for you.
Yeah. It is. I'd recommend it.
Yeah. Okay. I watched something. Was it called The English or something? It's about a woman coming into the Wild West. Anyway, that's a different day. I suppose we could talk about movies.
New segment.
Oh, I was going to say West Ham did well against Newcastle, considering that they stuffed PSG in the middle of the week in Europe.
So, yeah, that's true. Yeah, they did really well against
Newcastle. They made PSG look ordinary.
They did, yeah.
I mean, I was like, it was like you going back to the 90s. Newcastle used to have a player called Ginola. No, yeah. I'm thinking the wrong one. I think it's Asprilla. Any Mag fans out there, correct me. But I think it was Asprilla tore Barcelona apart. Literally took the ball up the wing was it Ginola? One of them anyway. Took the ball up the wing and murdered Barcelona 2 or 3 times. It reminded me of that. It was really, really exciting for them. Magisterial, as the commentary over here was saying about it. But I saw Wolves and Villa had a draw, and for all the people who don't know this, Wolves is in Aston Villa. So the Wolverhampton and Aston Villa are a derby, really. And that ended 0-0, which is really how all derbies should finish, really. They should all be...
Are you sure about that?
Yeah,
Because
should
there's
all just be nil.
one major derby.
There was?
Yeah.
I haven't got anything about that on my notes.
Have you not?
No.
Do you want me to remind you? Sure, remind you.
So we're not going to talk about England playing Australia in a friendly.
We did well there.
Or they're playing Italy the week after. Wales play Croatia. I know that one.
Yeah.
Northern Ireland are playing San Marino. Well, the Republic of Ireland are playing Greece. Oh, and Scotland go to Spain. McTominay.
How are you still managing to swerve this?
That'll be this bit here, the cheating ref. Is that one? That one. Yeah.
You know, you can't win fair and square these days, can you?
Got to cheat and send our top guy. Because of the ref got his little feelings hurt.
Actually, a lot of people think that he should have got sent off.
Referee, nasty man said bad words to me. Wow.
A lot of people think he should have got sent off when he got his first yellow.
Well, funny enough, I did.
There you go. You see.
Yeah. When he went into that tackle, and I was like, "What is he?"
Yeah.
Because
that was the last straw for him.
Well, we've seen players in the Prem get sent off for that. Definitely. I was stunned that he dived in like that, and then he just got a yellow. So I was like, "Phew!" Yeah. But that's still the thing that he sent him off for, though, was absolutely ridiculous. He should have, to me, he should have. Well, the ref should have either said to him or to the team captain, "Look, enough of that. You're any of that, and you're going up," because it's just.
It was the straw that broke the camel's back for him.
30 seconds before the halftime whistle. Yeah. And there's nothing going on. There wasn't even anything going on the pitch. The ball was out of play.
I mean, I'm quite happy with his decision. I think the referee did really well.
Oh yeah, he's brilliant. He's probably getting a house built now in Acklam.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
What a guy.
I
hope he refs all of the games.
Well, yeah, all the Boro games, yeah.
Yeah.
Get off, you're ugly. Yeah.
You just looked at me.
Yeah, you looked at me. I saw that out the corner of your eye. Yeah, booked up. Yeah, that's like, well, because it's funny enough, the first 10, 20 minutes, a lot of it was Boro, and they were playing well. But then Sunderland for the next 20 minutes played well. So as it was getting close to half time, I actually said, if this game ends 0-0 or 1-1, or even 1-0 either way, you can't be too upset, because they're both kind of playing well, and you could see that. I could see it. I actually thought it would be a 0-0 draw, because I didn't think anybody was going to be really good in the end, and I didn't think anybody was going to overpower the other team. But I thought there would both be a lot of to and fro. So I thoroughly was prepared to settle in for a 0-0, and I was just getting.
And then it got increasingly.
Because bear in mind, that was shown at 6:30 in the morning here.
Yeah.
So I'm waking up. Oh, what's going on?
You're exhausted.
Oh yeah, what's happening, Deputy Dog? I was like, oh.
And then it's 1-0.
Yeah.
And then it's 2-0.
Oh, I didn't put it up.
And then it's 3-0.
Yeah.
And then right at the last minute, what happens? Is it 4-0?
I don't know. Was it nothing? No.
4-0.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I thought it had finished at 3-0.
Oh.
So I remember texting my friend saying, Boro just beat Sunderland 3-0, and he must have checked it, and he went, "Are you sure it was 3-0?" And then I looked, and I was like, "No way, 4-0."
Yeah. I mean, it might have done us a favour though, because last year Stoke beat us, I think, 5-1 at home, and then we went on a tear and run and got into the top 6. So now
sorted you out.
I think so. Well, I think it obviously nobody wants to lose, especially not to the Boro. God, and especially not 4-0.
I'm so happy we won.
Oh God, damn, mate. So I'm thinking that perhaps it might, because we clearly missed somebody experienced in the middle then to put the foot on the ball and slow the thing down. Because for some reason we stopped passing the ball and started just kicking it long out the box when we possessed the skill to put 2 or 3 players together. Because our neat little guys of say 2 or 3 who can pass to each other are on the day far more skillful than any other team in that division. Like not many other teams have like a Roberts, a Clark, and a Barr who can, and young Bellingham with speed of thought. That all of those.
Teeth while I say
Well, all of those 4 can go on a tear and run and beat people on their own. But when you put them in a little triangle, you probably never get the ball off them. But they didn't do that, and they should have done that, and they just didn't. And of course, if you start playing long balls up to Clark to run after or Roberts, it's just depressing and frustrating, and that's what they did. So.
Yeah, because to be fair, you've got Job, haven't you?
Yeah. Oh,
I forgot about that.
Oh, he's
going to be really good.
He already is.
If he's anything like his brother.
He already is. What he probably needs behind him in our team is we miss Corey Evans. I mean, we missed him for a long time now, but someone like that who's an older head who can put his foot on the ball. And I mean, Pritchard was out. If we'd had Pritchard in, he would have been that older head, just putting his foot on the ball and watching for one of them to move, giving it to them and working our way up the field. Because if you go back a couple of weeks ago, 10-man Liverpool beat Newcastle. But 10-man Sunderland lost 4-0 to the Boro.
I bet you just want the days of Kevin Phillips back.
Oh, well, yes, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, that would be pretty good. But I think maybe Tony Mowbray said, "Look, lads, we need to do the Boro a favour. They're struggling a bit." Yeah.
Oh, I see how you're flipping this.
Yeah. We need
that pity talk.
We need to look at the poor Boro. They've done out all season. They're near the bottom. Give them 3 points. Make them look good. It won't hurt us. We'll still be 4th. We're still going to win.
Start off every season like this.
We're still going to win the league.
Well, we'll see about that, won't we?
Yeah, we will.
Leicester are flying.
We'll trip them up in a bit when we come back, because I think we play them after Stoke. Yeah. So we'll sort Leicester out. Right. Well, that's almost us wrapped. Without a Ben story, but lots of footy and other stories, sports. I never got to mention the racing driver Verstappen. Never mentioned him. I never mentioned
Hamilton as well.
Yeah, never mentioned cricket or rugby. Sorry, everybody.
No. Well, you'll have to Google that, everyone. Sorry.
But very quickly, good luck Scotland beating Spain, and England play Australia in a friendly. Can't think it will be too friendly, but.
No.
Northern Ireland take on San Marino, and Republic of Ireland take on Greece, while Wales play Croatia. And with that, we shall catch you all next week, and hope you had a laugh and had a good week. And it's this will be your Wednesday lunchtime. Yeah.
See you all next week.
Ta-ta for now.